Hey, welcome to the Original Brew Collective podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if this is your first time tuning in, what we do on this podcast is we review different beers from different breweries, and then we talk about a variety of topics. And today we're really excited about what we're drinking, and we're going to be talking about, we're going to be quizzing each other on different movie quotes. But mostly, we're really just excited about what we're drinking. So what we're reviewing today?
Yeah, so today is going to be our first review of Monkish, which we're very, very excited about.
My first tasting for Monkish.
Nice, yeah, that's right, I forgot. Yeah, so I've had Monkish before. Ben has never had Monkish. I've never had these two cans that we're about to have, so we're very excited about these. Monkish, if you're not aware, Monkish is from LA, Los Angeles, California. There's a ton of hype around them, rightfully so. Their beers are always really, really good. So today we're going to be drinking...
Well, okay, so what happened when you went? Because
they
do like a... You don't know that the cans are going to be released until the day of, right?
So I'm really... I honestly, I spaced on that. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
so you don't know...
Because I was excited that Robert was in LA.
Yeah.
Because I knew he was going.
You don't know when a Monkish release is going to happen. They announce it day of, a few hours before. And so I happened to be in LA, intending to visit Monkish and some other breweries. And while I was at some breweries prior, I kept checking on my phone on social media to see if they'd announced. And there was no announcements, and I knew they were about to be opening up. And so I was like, okay, bummer, no cans. And then we're driving up to Monkish, and I see what looks like a line of people, and I was like, well, this seems like, I know there's a lot of hype about them, but this seems a little excessive. And so I pulled out my phone real fast. I wasn't driving. Don't text and drive or look at your phone and drive. So I wasn't driving, so I pull out my phone and I go on Instagram, and they had just announced. Yeah, an hour before. Okay. And so I had checked, I thought about it, and I had checked I must have checked right before they announced, because I had checked at a brewery right before. Phantom Carriage, shout out to Phantom Carriage in LA, good brewery. But yeah, so I checked right before, and so minutes or so after they had posted, and so we didn't know. We show up, and there was a can release, a double can release.
So is it in a pretty busy area?
No, it's pretty close to some other breweries.
It's crazy that there's already just such a long line,
I know.
But I guess
it's just because people are waiting. I think, as far as I can tell, they release every couple of weeks or every week or every couple of weeks or so, every few weeks maybe. But you never know for sure until they announce it. And so we happened to kind of honestly drive up on a release.
That's so awesome.
And so I told my wife to park the car as fast as she could. And I'm not kidding. I was
you.
Power walking, and then until we hit other people, then I would casually walk, and then they'd be out of sight, so I power walk again. Yeah, they actually sold out, I think, an hour after we got there.
Dang.
So yeah, I was really happy, and we got there when we did.
So these are pretty sought after.
Yeah,
exciting.
Absolutely. So I was able to pick up more than just these two. You could buy them in 4-packs, and so was able to trade a few for some really good beers. But also we could enjoy these ones, so I was really happy about that. So today we're going to be drinking 2 double IPAs from the same release, Bathe and Baselines, and Vietnam, California. And also a fun fact, they like to name a lot of the beers after hip-hop lyrics. And so I know they do Dr. Dre. I think Vietnam, California is Dr. Dre specifically. But that's just a fun fact about them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were also founded in April of 2012. Henry Nguyen and his wife founded Monkish Brewing Company. I know their original intent was to brew sours. But when they started, there's no investors, so it was just them. They poured every dime they had into the brewing company because they couldn't afford the barrels to make sours, because they wanted to do barrel aged. They started just making Belgian style ales.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they actually Henry found his love for craft beer overseas. He was going to school in Ireland.
Oh, okay. Wasn't it Scotland?
Scotland.
I think you were telling me Scotland.
I do stand corrected. Yeah, Scotland. Yeah, because I was telling Ben right before we started. In Scotland, he was going to school, and so he was drinking a lot of Belgian styles. And so because they couldn't afford the barrels, they started brewing Belgians to start, and then they were able to work up enough money to try doing sours. When they initially started doing sours, they actually didn't like the results they were getting.
Okay.
So they kept moving on from there and progressing. But yeah, they're really known for I mean, all the beers they put out honestly are really sought after. But
They are.
when I was there, I was able to have some IPAs, a couple stouts, really, really good beers.
Yeah, these are super popular. I remember,
Mm-hmm.
like, this on Instagram, this guy, he messaged me because he saw like what I was getting and what we could get and everything, and it's like, if you could ever get Monkish, and he lived in like England,
Mm-hmm.
and so like it's very sought
Absolutely.
after. Worldwide.
I've had multiple people hit me up because they see that I'm in California and they're like, "Hey, can you get?"
And
Monkish?
there's no distribution, right?
No,
is there?
No, not that I know of. As far as I know, there's no
Just at the
distribution.
brewery
You have
and
to get
trades.
at the brewery, and they sell out within a few hours. And like I
crazy.
said, they post day of. They announce it. They're like, "Hey, in like an hour, we're
Can you imagine
doing
getting
can
to
release,"
that point?
and then they sell it in a few hours.
That's just crazy.
Yeah.
To like get to that.
I mean, they seriously humble beginnings. No, they invested every dime they had into this brewery. You know, it's like one of the most sought after.
Worked hard to get where they're at.
Absolutely, and very well deserved.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah. So yeah, we're really excited to open these up and try these and review both of them.
For sure.
So maybe we should crack it open.
Let's do it, man.
So for those of you who are currently listening with us and not watching on YouTube, once again, we're drinking 2 double IPAs from Monkish Brewing, located in Los Angeles, California. The first one is Bathe and Baselines. The artwork is a tile bathroom with a classic bathtub and bubbles coming out. The second can is Vietnam, California, which is yellow and red, representing the Vietnam flag. In between is a white silhouette of California. Bathe and Baselines is coming in at 8.4 ABV, and Vietnam, California is coming in at 8.6 ABV, both double IPAs. All right, so now that we have both of these double IPAs poured out, we're very excited. In the Tecus, we're going to be trying Bathe and Baselines.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Vietnam, California, we both have different variations, but both tulip glasses. So taking a look at just the Bathe and Baselines, which is in the Teku, the coloring on it right now is more of a pale orange yellow.
Yeah, I was seeing like murky yellow.
Absolutely,
You
it's
know?
super hazy. You know, no transparency to that.
Straw yellow.
Comparing the two colors, they're both beautiful hazy IPAs, but I'm kind of impartial to the Bathe and Baselines.
Bathe and Baselines,
the color of this one.
Yeah, the color, it does look a little bit murkier too than the Vietnam, California, but yeah, definitely lighter as well.
Yeah, the Vietnam, California. Moving on to that, just as far as appearance and color goes. And it does affect like the glass you have it in. It's going to appear slightly different. So like if we poured it in Teku, we might see a little bit of a difference. But I wouldn't, comparing it to a tulip, I wouldn't imagine too much of a difference.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, nothing significant. Definitely still very opaque, but it's more of an orange. More of an orange to this one.
It is. Do you kind of notice too at the top and the bottom, and it might be the glass that we're using? It is the
glass.
Okay, it is the glass. But so for those of you who aren't watching, like at the top of the bottom, drinking out of a tulip, and I guess it is glass, but at the top it's a little bit lighter, and then in the middle of the glass, taking up a lot of the middle of the glass, it is like a darker orange, and then it has the same color at the top that it does at the bottom, which is like a lighter yellow-ish, light orange, very very pale orange on the yellow spectrum, but.
And I'm glad you brought that up because that does kind of go with what I said earlier about it depends on the glass and what you're drinking from and what you poured your beer into, because looking at this glass, and I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up if you're watching with us on YouTube, but exactly what Ben said, it's lighter on the bottom where the glass is more thin on this tulip. And as we get to the more of the center where there's a more wide space, so there's more beer in there, it's going to be a little bit more opaque, darker. And then as we move up to the top, it is still opened up and wide, but more light is penetrating through at that point, and so it does have the appearance of being lighter because more light is going through. Yeah. But yeah, no, that's perfect to the point of what I was saying before.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you feel, Ben, but I'm more impartial to the color of the Baseline.
I would agree with that.
I really like the mild, like it's almost like a yellowy.
And I know
a pale yellow.
I know we're about to put it on the nose, but I'm so excited because like sometimes when you pour a beer, you have to put it up to your nose in order to smell it. But I can smell these ones, and it smells so good in here right now.
When we open, we do have 2 beers wafting into our faces right now. When we opened both of them, though, I will say that as soon as the can was cracked, it just wafted out.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Exciting.
Both smelled so good. When I opened the first can, I was like, okay, this is going to be the better of the two. And then I opened the second, and I was like, crap, I don't know. They both smell so good.
Yeah.
But let's see what we get on the nose of Bathe and Baseline.
Okay, let's do it.
Man,
goodness gracious.
Okay, so that's
goodness gracious.
Super good. I'm getting citrus and melon. Very good. A lot of melon, more than
Okay, what is the green melon called? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because there's like cantaloupe.
Watermelon?
No, that's not watermelon. Dang, I can't think of what it's called.
I know what you're referring to.
Yeah, it's reminding me of that. Like it's like the very pale green melon.
There's cantaloupe and there's I always mix those two.
Yeah. Oh man, it's on like the tip of my tongue, but it's like reminding me of that.
Yeah.
That certain fruit. It's gonna bother me.
Darn it.
We could look it up.
But yeah, I think that if you're a fan of hazy IPAs in New England, or you've at least had a few. You are probably familiar with the fact that a lot of them do resemble, Ben is looking it up.
Yes.
A lot of them do, have a ton of citrus. I mean, it's either tropical or citrus, or even both. But this one, for whatever reason,
honeydew.
Honeydew. That is
honeydew.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It does smell like honeydew.
That's yeah.
Yeah. It's a really sweet melon on this one. A really ripe melon smell.
I mean, even like the honey, like kind of honey-ish.
A lot of sweet melon. That's really good on the nose. You want to let's see what we get on this.
Let's
taste it first. Or you want to?
I think maybe we should taste it first,
okay.
and then smell the other one.
Okay, so we're going to now taste Bathe and Baseline.
Oh wow!
I am getting a lot of sweet melon. And more tropical actually than I expected. So on the nose, I was saying a lot of sweet melon with some citrus, but I'm getting more tropical on the mouthfeel or on the palate.
I'm sorry, I'm just so I don't know, man.
Super good.
It is, and like this is kind of the first thing that came to my mind is so both Robert and I really like, and this will make sense. We both really like pastry stouts, and I think the thing that I really like about pastry stouts is like the complexity of it. And I feel like with this double IPA, like there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like you drink it and then you swallow it, but then another flavor comes in at you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's like, oh my gosh.
There's, like I said, I'm getting the melon, the citrus, and just like these explosion of tropical notes as well.
At the end?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the mouthfeel is...
For sure.
This is a solid mouthfeel. So for the mouthfeel in this one, I'm going to say medium heavy.
Yeah, I would say that too. Definitely. I mean, you can... I don't know. Like, I feel like the juiciness of it... I don't know. But, like, you could tell it's a double.
And there's a double.
For sure.
At the tail end also, there's a slight bitterness to it. But
yeah,
it's
there is.
Overpowering or anything. It's just enough to let you know, hey, I'm a double.
Yeah.
But this is very good.
It is. It's
very good.
It's like
IPA.
fresh fruit, man.
Yep.
Like just
a cornucopia.
Yeah, definitely. Like those beautiful like fruit platters that you see. It's like
really good.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm pumped about this one.
I almost hate to have to go back and forth between these two.
But we must.
We must.
Let's do it.
Oh, what we do. Dedication.
I know. First world problems, man. So this one, let's put Vietnam, California. Once again, we're going to be drinking these out of tulips.
Yeah.
Let's put it on the nose, man. I mean, this one smells...
I'm getting more tropical on the nose.
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely more tropical. Yeah, I'm getting like pineapple, maybe guava on it.
I like to think that a lot of the tropical ones, I'm getting mango, but this one specifically, I would agree with the guava.
I mean, pineapple, that's coming in a lot for me.
It smells really good. Let's see what we get on the palate. so tropical. So the nose matches. I know that we said with Bathe and Baselines,
Whoa.
we were getting the sweet fruit, sweet melon, and then the citrus, and then it was a ton tropical. This is the nose tropical, and on the tongue or the palate, however you want to phrase it.
Yeah.
On a tropical.
Are you possibly getting coconut? I feel like I'm getting coconut on the palate. That I'm getting pineapple and coconut. That's what I'm getting.
I can pick up where you're getting the coconut from. Absolutely. It's not like an upfront in your face like coconut like we saw with Diamond Dust, which was incredible. Mm-hmm. But there is a mild coconut flavor to this.
Yeah, especially on the back end.
Yeah.
For me, there's that I think like up front it's pineapple. Mm-hmm. Like that's at least from what I'm getting, pineapple up front, and then like coconut lingers. Man, I asked you that because I know you really like coconut. I love coconut. So
there's absolutely pineapple and guava, and then I do actually more than I did on the nose. I do get some mango going on.
Okay,
like the sweetness from
the
mango.
And I know we've talked about this in previous episodes before. How like sometimes it's really cool when you like smell a beer, you know, and it like has a certain like aroma, and then you drink it, and it's like a little different. So it like creates this experience, and like with these though, because you said it one time, you're like, but sometimes it's really nice to like taste what you're smelling. Yeah. And like I feel like that's what we're getting.
That's what we're getting with this one with Vietnam, California. Well, Vietnam, California. That's more for me at least what I'm getting. And still I am, I guess, getting that with Bathe and Baselines. Mm-hmm. But I was surprised on the palate or the tongue, the tropical notes. I wasn't getting that so much. Yeah, that's true. But both beers so far are so good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm
wow.
Monkish doesn't disappoint.
No, dude, what the heck?
Yeah, these are really good.
Like I said, these are my first from Monkish, and I want more.
Yeah,
I want more Monkish.
We need to go. We absolutely need to go.
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier, I think I mentioned this, that I got more than obviously just these 2 cans, and then so I traded some of what I got off, and so I think did I mention that earlier? I did, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited about what we got. We got some Trillium, so we'll be reviewing that. But I'm really glad that I kept some for myself. I mean, I would never buy beer that I'm excited about and just trade it all off. I don't want to do that. But I'm really excited about these 2 beers. These are very good. Very good.
They are.
Yeah.
I will say too, like Vietnam, California, this one is a little. I feel like it's still kind of like a medium to heavy mouthfeel, but it is lighter to me than Bathe and Baseline.
It is lighter. It doesn't cook your mouth as much.
And there's not like this one doesn't have as bitter of an after. Like Bathe and Baseline is not like super bitter, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Vietnam doesn't have as much bitterness as Bathe and Baseline, but
I agree.
Just to compare the 2, but they are very different.
They are very different beers, but they're both incredible beers.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, we're really excited about these.
Yeah.
So, if you have listened with us before or watched with us before, thank you. But you are familiar with what we do on these. We not only review beers, but we discuss what we call brewery talk. And so today, Ben, what are we talking for brewery talk?
So brewery talk today, sometimes we do different trivias on here, and they're just fun. It's kind of like pub trivia. And so today we're going to kind of do something similar to that format. And so Robert and I both have come up with different movie quotes, and we're going to try to guess what movies they're from. So I'm going to ask Robert, I'll say a quote, and Robert will try to guess what movie he thinks that's from. And then the same thing Robert will ask. And we have gotten these both checked, so we don't have the same quotes.
Yeah.
Just because we didn't want to do that. So if you're listening or watching, just feel free to play along and.
So you think you're a movie buff?
Yeah.
And at least I know I picked movies that I feel like are obvious within our time era.
Yeah.
For lack of a better term.
I did not try to.
I think I have some that are older, but that if I do. That people will know. Like,
yeah,
I think
that's
you
the same.
know.
That's the same with me. I wasn't going for like obscure foreign films or something in a language I can't speak. So I did the same thing.
It'd be a jerk move.
Yeah, but I think maybe like you could at least guess it.
Yeah.
Possibly. And
Okay.
so that's what I was trying to do. So how do you want to do it? Do you want me to start? I can start first.
Yeah. Okay.
I can go first.
Ben will go first, and we hope that you guys try to kind of play along.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear if you know how high you scored, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Let us know.
In fact, Ben and I will compete against each other, and so he'll read me mine, and we'll tally the score and see who got the most of each other's quotes.
How many did you?
I will probably
do?
lose. I did 1, 2, 3, 6.
Okay, that's what I did too. Good. So, all right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, the first one is, say hello to my little friend.
Scarface.
You're right.
Yeah.
You got it, dude.
Thanks, man. Point 1 for Robert. I doubt anyone.
I was actually kind of nervous when you were saying like you did ones in our era at first, because it's like that's not. But
well, you know what? Actually,
then you continue.
Looking at my list, I don't think I did.
But
some of them.
We'll see.
But most of them, actually, only one of them.
Okay.
But I think you'll know them. I think you'll know them. All right. So my first movie quote. Drum roll, please. If you build it, he will come.
I want to say that's Field of Dreams.
That is Field of Dreams. Who starred in it?
Kevin Costner.
Oh my gosh. I should give you a bonus point, but those don't exist in this game. So yeah, you get 1 point.
That's also, fun fact, that quote is also, have you ever seen the movie Benchwarmers?
I've seen bits and pieces.
Okay, like the guy who stars in Napoleon Dynamite's in it. And then who else? The guy who's in...
He's in...
Rob Schneider. Schneider.
Tommy Boy. Who's...
Oh, David Spade?
David Spade's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they... and then there's like this other guy who's in it. I forget his name, but he was popular. But he... they're all super nerdy, and he says, if you build it, nerds will come. And then, dude, that movie's really funny, but... I was guessing that one's Field of Dreams and not Benchwarmers.
Yeah, it was.
That was sweet. All right.
And I will say that, and I don't know how many people do this, but originally when I looked up, was looking at like movie quotes and what was good, and that was one of the ones, so I was like, oh, that's a classic.
Yeah,
I have to do that one. I thought that it was if you build it, they will come. Have you seen the movie?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Right, and so it's like, obviously a lot of baseball players come, but
I thought it was they will come too.
Yeah, it's he will come.
That's why I was kind of confused.
And there might be a point, and maybe someone out there knows, where it does change maybe to they will come. But I know the initial quote is, if you build it, he will come. And I think it's referencing, because I haven't seen it in years, it's referencing his father, right? Oh, spoiler alert, maybe?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's his dad. I mean, that movie's been out for so long. Come on.
Yeah, so shame on you for not saying it already.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. That's interesting. All right, ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Think on this one, okay?
Okay.
Think. All right.
Making me nervous.
To see the world, things dangerous to come to see behind walls, to draw closer, to find each other and to feel. That is the purpose of life.
No way on earth am I getting this quote.
You can get it. Think of that quote.
Can I get a repeat?
Yes. Because it's just honestly a beautiful quote. Like, just reading it, I was like, dang. To see the world, things dangerous to come to see behind walls, to draw closer, to find each other and to feel. That is the purpose of life.
I don't know. I almost want to say, like, some obscure movie that I've only seen once in my life. I don't think you would do that movie, but Finding Neverland or something random like that, which was a really good movie, by the way.
Is that your final answer?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm honestly not going to get it.
I feel like, honestly, dude, that was like a really good guess.
Thanks.
That is such a good movie.
But
it's not that.
If you never watched Finding Neverland, the reason being was because that is kind of about,
It broke my heart.
It's like an emotional movie, and it's sad. Johnny Depp is in it. And then
It's like one of my favorite roles of Johnny Depp.
Yeah?
I actually don't know who the girl is in it.
What else is she in? She's famous, and she's in a lot of stuff.
I can't remember.
Really good movie. Watch that.
Really
but,
good.
It's kind of, I don't know, it's about life and stuff. It's good.
And we won't get too much into it. It's a good movie. But this one is from The Secret Life of Walter Mitty.
That's one of my favorite movies, and I still didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Who does Ben Stiller say that?
The photographer says
Sean
that.
Penn says that. Okay, so that makes sense. So just so I don't look dumb, because I one of my previous episodes I said that was one of my favorite movies. Sean Penn he wrote that in his letter, didn't he, or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's why. Because Sean Penn is not in the movie that often, and then that is in one random
I guess
scene.
that kind of was a little...
That was a hard quote,
a little
to be
obscure.
honest. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's in literally a letter that Sean Penn writes.
But I was just...
And a note.
I don't know. It's a really good quote,
It is
man.
a really good quote.
It's really good.
And I think, I'll say it again, I think I said this in the previous podcast, Sean Penn is a badass in that movie.
He is.
And he has such a minor role. It's just like a cool, rugged dude who
I think that's so cool when people do that, though. Yeah. It's like they have this small little role, and then you're like, man, they are so cool in that, though. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a really good movie. If you've never seen Secret Life of Walter Mitty, it's one of my favorites. Go watch it. It will make you want to go and explore the world. That's one of the reasons I love it so much. It was a remake, and if you haven't watched a previous podcast, if you have watched a previous podcast, I'm sorry, because I'm going to just completely repeat myself, that the remake, Ben Stiller helped rewrite it, and then he directed it and starred in it. And it was the best Ben Stiller movie that's ever been made. I would agree. And it wasn't a comedy, so I guess there's not a whole lot to compare to for a serious movie, but hands down, incredible movie.
Yeah, I feel like comedians make really good dramatic actors a lot of the time.
Yeah, they can. Yeah. All right, Ben, you're up.
All right.
And this one, I will tell you right now, is only 2 words.
Okay.
And I think that you're absolutely going to get this.
Okay.
Here's Johnny.
The Shining.
Yep.
Starring Jack Nicholson.
Maybe I went too easy on you, and you just went like really obscure hard.
Red Rum.
Okay, so I never finished The Shining.
Oh, okay.
I shut it off.
Oh, really?
I wasn't into it. I should give it a chance. I'm sure there's some people out there booing, but I will try it again. But I just wasn't into it.
I would say it's definitely not my favorite movie. It's super, like, I do think Jack Nicholson in it is, like, very impressive.
Yeah.
Because he, like, all of a sudden just, well, spoiler alert, but it's been out for so long. But he all of a sudden just, like...
I didn't like the change.
Yeah, he goes
I thought it was too abrupt.
He goes crazy.
Like, it was, like, kind of weird.
Well, they are. I mean, I guess they are there for a while, and he's like supposed to be writing.
That's true. You're right.
I don't know.
I'll give it another chance.
It's not my favorite movie.
So you're saying don't give it another chance?
I would like. I don't know. I'm not like saying it's the best movie ever.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for your next one?
Yep.
Hey, you want a s'more? Some more what? No. Do you want a s'more? I just got here, so how can I have s'more of nothing?
Okay, The Sandlot.
Yes!
I just love that you just kept going.
Dude, I wanted to finish the quote, man.
Yeah, The Sandlot. Classic movie. If you haven't seen it, then whatever. Stop listening.
That is such a good movie.
It's a good movie.
That is a really good movie.
That was a really good movie. Have you ever seen, like, I remember the first time that I saw, so the dog in that movie is a Mastiff, is the breed.
Yeah.
I remember for the first time seeing a Mastiff in real life, and it was probably like, I don't know.
The Beast.
The Beast is a Mastiff, and it's the first time I ever saw a Mastiff in real life, and those dogs are, I mean, for a kid, because I was a kid when I saw the movie, and then it was only a handful
I thought
of years
it was
later.
So big when I saw it as a kid.
I mean, Mastiffs are huge.
Yeah, they are.
They're huge. Yeah. I was probably like, I don't know, like 11 or 12 at like a pool party or something, and they had a Mastiff, and it was a dog named Libby. It was really nice. Yeah, it was a really nice dog. It was really sweet, but it would, like, if you like called it and ran, it would chase you like most dogs do, and it was kind of, it was like fun at first, then kind of scary because you feel like you're in the Sandlot and the Beast is after you.
Yeah, but also kind of fun.
Yeah,
because that's a great movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Classic movie.
I'd be surprised if anyone who's watching or listening has never seen the Sandlot. That'd be weird.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really weird.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Oh, jeez. I don't know, but I'm gonna go off logic here. I feel like this might be totally wrong. What is it? Dirty Dancing?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay, when you said you were going off logic, I thought you were gonna go for like Baby Driver, and I was like, that's not
good. I have not seen Dirty Dancing.
Okay.
I haven't seen it, but the reason I know that is because I have watched How I Met Your Mother, and in that, and I've watched it like maybe 3 times that series, just like not like just having it on in the background and stuff. Yeah. And there's this one scene, and I love this scene, but Barney is like lying about something that he like hooked up with a girl, and it's like a scene from Dirty Dancing that does a flashback to, and he calls her Baby, and it's really funny because I don't know. So I knew Baby was a character in Dirty Dancing because of that, and.
But they didn't quote the line at all? Nobody puts baby in the corner?
No.
Huh. Wow. Well, that's a really good, very well-educated guess.
Yeah.
Wow. And so I think you're absolutely still in the lead.
Yeah.
No,
well, it's...
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
3, and I've only gotten 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Dang. I like when I get things right.
You know what? I like when you do, too.
Thanks, man. All right. This next one is... Ready?
Yeah.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Oh, my gosh. I know this
Nobody
one.
makes me bleed my own blood.
Hold on. Oh, was it Zoolander? Nope. Oh my gosh, this is gonna bother me. Hey, how about we go on to the beer for a second? Let me think. We'll go back to the beer.
Okay.
So, what do you have to say about the beer?
The thing I do have something to say about the beer. Yeah. So, Bathe and Baseline is the one that we're drinking out of our Tekus. Yeah. And at first, when we were drinking it, we were saying, I'm really not getting a lot of bitterness on it anymore.
No.
It's really and I don't want to say sweetened up because it's not super sweet or anything, but I'm not getting the bitterness. It's just the fruitiness of it. And so I like that. I like that it has opened up and it's kind of taking on, I don't want to say a different flavor profile, but a different
it's representing more of the tropical notes.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah. So it is taking on a different flavor. Do you get that too?
Yeah, I actually just took a sip and I absolutely agree with that. And then right before that I took a sip of the Vietnam California, and I know that you initially said, and maybe you'll disagree on this, I don't know, if you do, that's fine, but you said that you were getting less bitterness initially on Vietnam California.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But comparing the two, I am getting, at this point, as they've started to open up a bit, I'm getting a little bit more bitterness in comparison, not more bitterness in general, but it is seeming a little more bitter at this point in time to the Bathe and Baseline. I actually would agree with you on that. I'm not saying Vietnam, California has not gotten more bitter, but I'm noticing it more.
And it's kind of funny, comparing these two because they're both incredible. Honestly, some of the best. Right, some of the best.
Yeah, I couldn't pick between these two because these are incredible IPAs.
But very distinct as well.
Very different.
It's, gosh.
Absolutely.
So impressive.
Very different.
Okay, no more
hoping you were going to get
putting it off. No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Honestly, this entire time, been trying to think about who it was. For some reason, I want to say Ben Stiller is involved in that. He is. Okay, that's what I was thinking, Zoolander. I don't think you've seen... maybe you've seen this movie. It was 90s. Nope, I'm going to go away from that because you shook your head.
I didn't know if you
know the movie I was going to talk about?
I don't know.
It was where they're superheroes.
I have not seen that.
They were really bad superheroes.
I haven't seen that.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
It's not Zoolander. I don't know. I'm going to go... my original guess is Zoolander, and I'm just going to...
I feel like you're going to kick yourself.
Oh, absolutely.
But can I tell you? It's...
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Dodgeball.
Oh my gosh. Such a bummer.
I love that movie because I've
only seen it fully through. I think I've only seen it fully through maybe once.
Oh really?
I saw it. I saw it in theaters actually.
I've seen it quite a bit.
I saw it. My brother and I.
That's a pretty classic quote from that movie though.
It's on the porch.
Because Ben Stiller says
he says it on the porch.
Yeah.
So
you ever seen it?
Yeah.
That's such a funny movie because Ben Stiller.
I knew it was Ben Stiller.
Yeah, he's the jerk in it, and usually he's kind of this goofy guy who
handlebar mustache, total jerk.
Yeah,
I don't know her name. The woman actress in that movie whose home it is, where he's on the porch, and then
isn't it? It's his wife in real life.
Yeah, it's his wife.
Yeah. I don't know her name honestly.
Neither do I, yeah.
She's in Zoolander too.
Yeah, she is. All right. Ben's turn, and I'm absolutely getting just annihilated right now.
You're doing good.
I went too easy on you because you're gonna know this one too. This one's so obvious. Damn it! I wish I could just think of a new quote off the top of my head, this really challenging, a single line.
You never know. Hey, I got the baby one. That one's hard.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. We all float down here.
I don't know that. We all float down here.
Yeah.
We all float down here.
Yes.
You think that's easy?
Yes, I do think that's easy.
We all float down here.
I really hope there's people out here who are just thinking how
dumb I am.
Dumb Ben is. Yeah.
We all float down here. I seriously have no idea. So I'm just gonna say Finding Nemo. Final answer.
It's it.
Oh.
Remember in the basement scene? You saw the new one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in the basement scene, he sees... I don't know if the kid who sees him... It was his little brother who had disappeared.
Billy? Is it Billy?
It might have been. And he's like, he's in the basement. And the basement's flooded, and he's like, we all float down here.
Oh, jeez.
And then he keeps saying it, and starts laughing, and then the it clown comes, and like...
What's his name?
What's its name?
Uh-huh.
Bonko?
No, Pennywise.
Pennywise, right?
Yeah. Gosh, that... I actually haven't... There was an original movie, because it was a guy who was in Rocky Horror Show was in it. He starred in it. But the new one was so good, dude. Did you like it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
That's honestly one of my... I'm not like a huge fan of scary movies, of horror movies, really. But that one was really, really well done. And it was really emotional.
I think they're supposed to release the trailer for the number 2 soon. It's cool. I'm really excited.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, my turn.
Your turn. All right. Carpe diem. Seize the day, boys. Make your life extraordinary.
Oh my gosh, dude, did not go easy on me.
Oh no, you know this. You know this one. I picked this one because I thought you would know it. Okay. I don't know how many hints I should give, but carpe diem, boys. Seize the day. Make your life extraordinary.
Oh, I know what this is. Because the way you just phrased it, that's absolutely Robin Williams. 100%. So it's Dead Poets.
Yeah!
I mean...
Yes!
it wasn't even really the way that you phrased... I mean, I guess you phrased it, but I could just hear Robin Williams saying that. And I remember that scene. Absolutely. And that goes back to when we talked about like favorite movies where...
I feel like I didn't go easy, though.
No, that was hard. That was like...
But you got it.
Yeah, if you were like, oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah.
That'd be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a good one. Thanks.
But
Thanks for that. That was good.
Yeah, Carpe Diem though, that's a big thing in that movie.
Yeah,
Carpe Diem.
Yeah,
but
watch Dead Poets Society if you haven't seen it yet. It's a really good movie. Yeah, it's sad, but it's really good. I've heard some people really don't like that movie.
I can see that, but I loved it. I cried.
You did.
I did.
What episode was that?
First.
You watch episode 1. Okay. This one. I knew this quote, and so it's something that I didn't have to like look up like quotes or anything. I thought of this one. I thought it'd be a good one, and I did it because I like this quote, but I also think Ben will get it.
Okay.
But I do think it's way more obscure. But I think you will get it.
That's okay. I've been scurrying you, so.
Yeah, you have. Oh, that's weird to say. But yeah, you have been playing hardball.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here's a quote. If I want to fly, I'll find a way to fly. Can you bleep out things on this podcast?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I can actually. Yeah.
I'm going to just use some profanity and it's going to be bleeped.
Okay.
If I want to fly, I'll find a way to fly. If you do what you love... Oh, wait, no. Okay, restart again. If I want to fly, I'll find a way to fly. You do what you love and you rest.
Mm-hmm. I like that quote.
It's a nice quote, you know? And the first time...
Can you read it again, actually?
Yeah, I'll read it again. Bleep me out again.
Yeah.
And the first time I heard this was in like a modern punk band. Like a modern style punk band. They used this quote at the beginning of the song. I was like, what is that? That's an awesome quote. And then I watched the movie. I was very late to watching the movie, to be honest. My wife likes this movie. If I want to fly, I'll find a way to fly. You do what you love and rest.
Okay. So I'm going to do some thinking here. I do not know where this is from. But I know you. I know your wife. And this sounds like... And I have no idea what this movie I'm going to guess is about. So I could be just totally wrong.
Okay,
but,
I think you're probably wrong.
But the whole, like, flying thing makes me think of Peter Pan. So I'm going to say Pan's Labyrinth.
Absolutely not. If anyone has seen Pan's Labyrinth...
I don't know if Pan's Labyrinth is at all.
If anyone has seen Pan's Labyrinth, you were just, like, appalled by what Ben just said. It's a Spanish foreign film.
Oh, really?
Very good movie, by the way. Yeah, and it's about this girl who... Her mother is in this, like... toxic relationship, and he's like, it's like her boyfriend's in like, I don't know if it's the military or he's like, it seems kind of, seeming kind of communist.
What's the movie from?
You want me to tell you?
The quote. Or are you
Little
giving me...
Miss Sunshine.
Oh, okay.
It's her brother when he it's an old movie. When he finds out he's colorblind. And so his dream is to be in the Air Force.
I know that quote.
His dream is to be in the Air Force, and he finds out, like, randomly.
I know
like,
that scene. It's really emotional.
His little sister, yeah.
Well, obviously the quote's pretty emotional.
Yeah, so if you don't know, if you're colorblind, you can't, apparently, I didn't know this until I watched the movie.
You can't be a pilot.
You can't be a pilot.
No.
And so, he was really upset because his entire life goal was to be in the Air Force. And so that's where the quote comes from. Yeah, it was a really cool quote.
That is. Sorry if anyone's offended by what I said, but I was just trying to do some...
That was bad.
Deep thinking.
Labyrinth. You should watch that movie, actually. Like, Rand hasn't even seen it. My wife hasn't seen it, and I keep trying to get her to see it.
Isn't that not the same guy who did... Shape of Water.
He did.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah,
no.
Guillermo
del Toro. Yeah,
yeah. I didn't see that.
Because Jared Leto's not in Pan's Labyrinth, is he?
No.
Oh, I'm thinking Requiem of a Dream, but
oh my gosh, never watch Requiem for a Dream. Did you ever watch it?
I haven't. No.
Don't ever.
I think because of what you're saying right now, I haven't
watched it. Oh my gosh, that was the most depressing. Like, it ends just horribly.
Last quote.
Yeah.
You ready? It's conflict and it's compromise, and it's new every time. It's brand new every night. It's very, very exciting.
Dude, that's so hard. Are you kidding? What the hell?
I'm not kidding.
Well, I didn't think you were actually kidding.
Those two were hard, the last two that you did.
Yeah, but you know those movies.
Yeah, that's true. You know this movie.
Okay.
You know all the movies.
One more time.
Okay, just think of what I'm saying. It's conflict and it's compromise, and it's new every time. It's brand new every night. It's very, very exciting.
Is Levitt guy in that movie?
No.
No, I don't know what it is.
Ready? Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, just tell me.
It's La La Land. He's talking about jazz.
Yeah, I know. As soon as you said it, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Such a bummer.
And I was picking movies that I know you like, and...
That's one of my favorite movies. I mean, well done, because you obviously didn't try to make it too challenging, but it was too challenging for my little mind.
I mean, those movies are not like...
That wasn't like I would say, like, I've seen that movie a couple times, and I love that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so well done. But, like, they have so many lines in that. Like, that seems kind of... They didn't stand out to me until you said what it was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, I know what that scene is.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, man, for making it so hard on me.
You're welcome.
All right.
No regrets.
And, of course, the last line is one of the easiest ones I'm going to give you. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't... Godfather.
Yeah.
Nice. Yay!
Congrats, Ben! Damn.
What? You got 3... How many did you get right? How many did I get right?
Was it even 3?
You got Say Hello to My Little Friend. No, Carpe Diem. You got 3. Yeah, you got 3. How many did I get?
You got 4.
Come on. It was even.
I mean, it wasn't. I
won.
But I won.
Yeah.
Not even. But yeah, that was movie trivia.
That was fun, though.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah. Ooh.
Thanks. Do you have a preference? And I know we both... I'm going to just say, if you do have a preference, I can speak for both of us. We love these beers.
Yeah.
These are both incredible beers. Monkish just knocks it out of the park every time.
Yep.
Like I said, they don't... I mean, it's kind of like a last-minute announcement for their can releases. You don't know until you know, until, a few hours before or day of. But if you can happen to make a trade or get your hands on some, you should definitely try to do so, because these are incredible IPAs.
Mm-hmm.
These are really good. And we're not trying a stout today, but when I tried their stout on tap, I don't recall the name, but it was... I mean, their stouts that I had were so good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dang.
They're
jealous.
so talented at, their ability to brew incredible beers.
Yeah.
But what would you say?
Well, I will say, preference for me, right off the bat, it was Vietnam, California, right away. But I think as we continue drinking, I'm kind of leaning toward Bathe and Baselines.
Really?
Yeah. I just really liked the flavor profile on Vietnam, California, but then I don't know. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Bathe and Baselines.
I'm glad you said that because I am the opposite.
Really?
Yeah. So I was definitely leaning towards Bathe and Baselines, and now I'm leaning towards Vietnam, California.
And I know you said it. Obviously, these are both so good.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah, these are really good beers.
It's like if you have to choose, that's what I would choose. But both are really good.
Absolutely. So these are really good beers.
Mm-hmm.
Different flavor profiles. Really nice. I would say Vietnam, California has more of the tropical notes.
I definitely had high expectations, and they were like blown away.
Absolutely.
By Monkish.
Yeah, I know. And when I went to the brewery and I got these cans, I refused to get them on tap. I did not want to try them until now. I wanted to bring them here and truly review them. Yeah. We don't review anything that we've already had. We don't want to do that. We want to be, honest about our opinions and really just do it. But yeah, so I wasn't sure what I was going to get on these. Yeah. And these are so good. And we don't like to look up, I think we have before maybe, but we try not to look up the reviews for these beers in advance. Mm-hmm. So we didn't for these particular brews, but these are both so good.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So definitely going to try to get our hands on some more Monkish for sure. Yeah. We're going to keep drinking these.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We really do appreciate it. We love reviewing these beers. We love the people who reach out to us and hanging out and listening to us.
Yeah,
honestly,
definitely.
Putting up with us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's fun. We have fun doing what we do. If you don't subscribe already on YouTube, and if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. If you're not watching on YouTube, but you do go on YouTube, subscribe. Also on all major podcast platforms, subscribe. We're on there.
Leave us a review.
Leave us a review on YouTube. Comment on YouTube. Reviews or the podcast streaming services review. We're on two of the major ones, Apple Music or it's
Apple Podcasts and
Spotify. And Spotify, yeah. We're on there. Give us a listen, subscribe, review, and then social media channels.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Original Brew Collective. And then on Twitter it's a little different, but it's at Brew Original, and we post content daily on all of those platforms. So yeah, go ahead and give us a follow. We would love it.
Yeah, we would. Yeah, give us a follow, reach out. And then we also are always interested if you have a beer that we've never tried and you want to recommend it or send it our way or even trade. We're always open to that.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, reach out. So we're going to keep on drinking these really delicious IPAs. But cheers.
Cheers, guys.